Here we go, guys. Fish on that shad. That pole started caving over. Hey YouTube, Garrett here, First Cast Angling. Well y'all, we were back out on the river today. We're gonna do some catfishing. Came out here to a previous location again, and the waters went down a lot more, so I can fish off these rocks and stuff again. And this time I got live bait with me, and yeah, we're gonna be throwing some of that out and hopefully lock into some more blues and hopefully some flatheads too this time. But I got some cut bait too, but it's getting kind of old and stuff, but it'll make do for now. But yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good. Again, it's a previous location. I'm close to where that submerged log and stuff is laying, and we're gonna fish. We're gonna drop baits right off into the main channel this time. I'm not above the log and stuff. I'm gonna be on the right or the other side of it. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So hopefully we're gonna catch some fish, guys. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we're gonna get us a live bait on here. I got the aerator back here, the live tank. See, I don't have to hear it up close. I got some really nice live bait if I can get a hold of them. There's a bluegill down here somewhere. There he is. He's going out. But I got some bluegill, bunch of bluegill, bunch of green sunfish, and I think there's one creek chub in there. Oh, come on, sit still. I think there's one creek chub in there. Come on, dude, sit still. Nice live bait for a nice bluecat or a flathead. Go ahead and get this one out. I ain't gonna throw it very far. I'll let it drift down the bank a bit here. Trusty old rock rod holder here. All right, there's that one. Yeah, this shad's not that great, but there's a gar right here beside the bank. But anyways, this shad's not that great, but it'll work. Mostly have live bait right now that I would prefer to use. I do have a small drum in there though, and he's not very old. Got him the other day, so we'll probably throw that out too at some point actually. And I still got some carp, and got a dead creek chub, or yeah, a nice creek chub from a while back too. We're just gonna throw a shad out for now. Gonna drop it right here at the bottom, right in front of me. Not even that far out there. It's a deep hole. There we go. Pretty stout rock right there should be. Should hold that pole just fine. All right, y'all, there we go. We got the poles out. Now we just wait. Hopefully there's some flatheads up in here. There's some blues again. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera off, guys. I will get back to you when we're getting some action, or if we got the first fish on. Here we go, guys. Fish on that shad. That pole started caving over. What we got? Little channel cat. Huh. Now there we go, there's the first fish. We don't need the net on him. Well, look at that, guys. Little channel cat. Little channel kitty. Pretty cool. Look at that one, guys. Nice channel cat. Try to get some sun on him here. That's the first fish. I'm not going to set my tripod up for him, but if we get a little bit bigger one, I will. It's pretty cool though. Hit that shad chunk bait I threw out there. You guys seen I just dropped it off the edge. I didn't even cast it. Just dropped it right here, right by the bank, and this little guy was cruising by and he snatched it up. Pretty cool. All right, well, let's get a release on him. Oh, there he goes. Splashed me right in the face. Well, all right, let's get us another piece of shad and throw down there and see if we can pull another one like that out of here. Yeah, this shad ain't that great. Look at that. It kind of don't cut very good. It's old. But it caught that channel cat, so it clearly somewhat still works. If they're hungry, they'll eat. Just let it hang out down there for a few. Just dropped it right along the edge here. It's a deep spot, that's for sure. Come on. That'll work. All right, y'all. Well, there we go. We got it back out there. Now we wait and see what happens. Nothing ain't hit the bluegill yet. All right, well, I will get back to you when we're getting some more action, if we get us another fish on. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and cut up this creek chub and throw him out. I reeled this pole back in and checked that shad I threw out, and the bottom parts of the shad was all chewed up, so something had been down there chewing on it, something real small, and I didn't even see it biting. So we're gonna cut up nice bloody, this shad's still, listen at me. This creek chub's still pretty bloody. It's been frozen, but it ain't very old, just a couple days. Get 3 baits out of it here. Just gonna throw this big chunk like this on here. Hope that stays in there good. Still nothing ain't hit the live bait yet, but maybe something will eventually. Get out there a little farther this time. It's that bottom. All right, there we go. Make sure that drags. Set. Supposed to cool down. It's already starting to now, actually. It's supposed to cool down pretty chilly tonight, so I don't know how cold it's going to be, but not really No breeze blowing now. It was blowing earlier when I first got here, and it kind of slowed down for now. But yeah, it was a nice piece of bait on that. That chunk bait was. It was pretty good piece. Hopefully something slams it. All right, guys. Well, I will get back to you when we're getting some action. Getting a bite on this creek chub here, guys. That creek chub I cut up. He's been nibbling on it. Something has. I don't know how big it is though. Hope he's not tearing it to pieces. I feel like it's a small fish though. 'Cause he's not even taking it like even that little channel cat I caught earlier. I feel like it's smaller than that thing. It's definitely a weird bite. Yeah, he's a little fish. Come on. I feel him pecking on it. Just not, I don't think he's very big. He's probably tearing that creek chub to pieces. I'll set it back down there for now. Here we go, guys. Fish on that live bluegill. Oh, come on, pole. On the live bluegill. Oh yeah, we got a good one. We got a good one. I don't know what we got, guys, but we got a good fish. Hope I'm recording. Yeah, I am. Man, he's heavy. He's way down there. Try to keep him out of that log. Oh, I think he's in it too. Oh, he is. He's in it. Come on. Oh, he came out. There we go. We got him. It's a flathead. Heck yeah. Nice flathead. Oh, don't go in that line, bud. And of course he went in that line. Yep, here we go. Oh, he's barely hooked. Where's my net? Not a monster, but finally got us a flathead, guys. There we go. Yeah, he got on the edge of that log that's laying over there. The limb hangs out a ways out there where that seam is. Well, there we go. All right. Let's get him up here. And he was barely hooked too, I believe. Yeah, he's hooked by the whisker. Look at his hook set here, guys. Ugh. I've been watching the pole. It's been doing some weird movements. But look at this hook set. Just right on the skin right there. Just hanging off the lip. Pretty cool first flathead, guys. All right, I'm gonna get this hook out of him. Look at that, just came right out. He was inches away from coming off. He got wrapped around that log, but all right, guys, I'm gonna get my tripod set up, and I'll let you all check out this fish. All right. All right, y'all, here's this little flathead. There we go. He's not a monster, but it was a pretty fun little fight. He got wrapped around that submerged log laying down here, and yep, it's a nice flathead. good way to start the trip. I mean, like I said, he's not a monster, but I like catching them this size. They still put up a pretty good fight when they're this size. Yep. But yeah, it's a nice nice flathead. First one of the year so far. Finally got us one. I've been waiting to get one, and this right here will work because we ain't got none yet, so it's pretty cool. He actually, he fought pretty good too. I mean, which he was in that faster current, which I know that had a lot to do with it, but definitely a pretty nice flathead. But yep, first one of the year. All right, I'm gonna let him go, guys. One last look at him. Pretty cool. Nice flathead. All right. Oh yeah, that's ready to go. There he goes. Right back down to that deep hole he came out of. These fish must know right where they come from, because you get them out of the water and then they take off in that same direction. I figured he would have went upstream, but nope, he went downstream. All right, well, I'm gonna get this pole casted back out and put another live bluegill on. All right, we got us another bait on there. We put us a live green sunfish on because he's real hardy. Yep. We're just gonna throw him right back down there by where that tree and stuff is in the front side of it. Yeah, there we go. Back out there. Yeah, that big old log down there, he got wrapped up by it. If I get a big one on he does that, I'm gonna have a heck of a time. I hope that don't happen, but all right, we'll just leave that sit there and wait and see what happens. I thought that was a flathead the way it was fighting. It was staying towards the bottom and stuff. No, let's get this one back out. Yeah, this one's, look how much that got chewed up from that bait thief down there. We're gonna go ahead and put a fresh piece on that. I got another piece of this creek chub laying here. Yeah, it's all chummy like now. Little bait thief down there, we'll throw this little piece on. All right, there we go. Poles are back out. Now we just play the waiting game again, see if anything else is gonna stroll through. All right, y'all, we're getting us some fresh bait on. I ended up putting that creek chub head on there. We're gonna throw it out a little farther because I recasted this one and got a little farther out there. Again, it's close by that tree that we got hung up in with that flathead again, but I'm farther on downstream and stuff with it, so I don't know, we'll see. See if we can dodge it next time. Hopefully we can. It's been a little bit since we've got on that flathead. I did have a little I didn't have no run or anything, but my line started going downstream and the clicker wasn't even going off, which was weird. And I checked the bait, and that green sunfish had a cut right on his side where something had him in his mouth. I'd say it was a gar or maybe a turtle or something, but he had a cut on his side and stuff where you could see where he been in something's mouth. So we ended up throwing him back out for a little longer, and ended up reeling it back in after a while and checking it, and it was gone. So I just put a new live green sunfish out there, and I just threw it right back out there where it was, where we caught that flathead. So, and we just threw this one back out. Hopefully we can luck into another one. That'd be pretty cool. But we've got 2 so far for this trip, so at least we're not skunked. All right, well, I will get back to y'all when we're getting some action, or if we get us another fish on. All right, guys, we switching up some bait here. We're putting big old giant bluegill on there. Just gonna throw him down there on the front side of that log. Just like that. Feel that bluegill pulling on the line a little bit. Oh yeah, he's moving it. That's what we want. All right, well, we're gonna leave that sit for the remainder of the evening and hope something big comes through there and snatches that up. That's a big live bluegill. Look at him, he's pulling it. All right, guys, well, I will get back to you when if that bluegill gets slammed, or if we get a fish on one of the poles. All right, y'all, we're packing up and getting out of here. Sat for a while with no bites, and then all of a sudden I started dealing with gar, and I've lost 3 live bluegill because of gar. So yeah, I think a bunch of gar just showed up in this deep hole and stuff, so we're gonna get out of here before he makes me run up through all my live bait that I got. All right, let's get this stuff picked up. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for you. Wasn't too bad of a trip, y'all. We finally got us a decent flathead. You know, he wasn't a monster and wasn't nothing to brag about, but I'm gonna brag about him anyways. No, he wasn't a bad fish. You know, I'll take him like that any day. Them flatheads, it seems like it doesn't matter the size of them fish. You know, they all fight good, which that one fought pretty good because it was in that current and stuff. But and he got me hung up in that submerged log, but he was still a good fish to catch, so I was pretty excited about that. And then, you know, the Channelcat, he definitely wasn't a monster, but we'll take him too. But you know, because at least we didn't get skunked. But yeah, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we'll see you on the next fishing adventure.